Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Sealeze number A180CLA10BL clear satin anodized door sweep with a 1-inch nylon thermal brush slotted with tech screws. This is by all means a very typical, very common bristle type door sweep from Sealeze. The A180 is representative of the profile of the holder. The CLA stands for clear anodized aluminum. The 10 in the part number means that the length of the bristle is 1 inch, and the BL means that it's black, okay, or 1 inch bristle length, which happen to be black. Okay, this happens to be a 42-inch size. The holder is available in a dark bronze and a gold anodized finish as well. Dark bronze is the second finish, gold anodized is the third. The height on the holder is just heavy on 5/8 of an inch. Okay, so it makes your overall about 1 5/8, 1 inch bristle length. Available in several different lengths in the website as well. We'll talk more about that in a moment. This sort of sweep is going to be used very commonly on all sorts of commercial doors, residential doors, anywhere where you require a moderately sized brush, not the smallest one, not an excessively large one, but something in the middle, a 1 inch bristle length. This fits the bill, very much so. Steel doors in frames with thresholds on the back of a strip center. Exterior doors to businesses, the customer entrance doors, be very typical. Aluminum doors, wood doors in residential applications. A lot of people like nylon bristle because it's very effective at sealing over an irregular surface. If you had a very smooth topped aluminum threshold, you could get away with a neoprene or a silicone. But if you have an irregular surface, like a concrete surface itself, bristle is nice. And a lot of people here in Chicago that are in the restaurant business, who obviously get inspected regularly, the inspectors are looking for light. If they can see any light, that's a problem. And bristles, because of the very nature of them, have a way to get in a multiple variety, a near endless variety of different paths to seal up the bottom of the door. And they can do so, in an irregular fashion, whereas a neoprene vinyl, something stiffer, thicker, more rigid, is incapable of doing. Now, available in several different lengths. This happens to be a 42-inch piece. If you happen to need to cut this down to something smaller to the point where you eliminated that slotted hole, you'd be stuck drilling another slotted hole, and drilling a slotted hole is naturally difficult. It's nice to have that slotted hole there because it will give you the ability to tailor this to the bottom of the door to account for a door that may not be plumb or a sill that's not level. And it will help compensate for a misdrilled hole. When you're pre-drilling the holes for the screws, the drill bit has a tendency to walk a little bit if you've not used a center punch before it pierces through, whether it's aluminum, steel, wood, or fiberglass. And that slotted hole will help compensate for a misdrilled hole as well. Now, speaking of those holes, one of the hallmarks of the Sealeze line is the self-drilling tech screws that their products primarily come with. I am not a fan of using these as a drill point myself. I do like to start the hole in a more controlled fashion with a center punch. Obviously it takes longer, but the truth of the matter is you can tell the difference in the quality and accuracy of the installation when holes are pre-drilled first. And that is certainly a debatable thing I just said. Sealeze, they do bristle weather strip with aluminum holders, and they do it almost exclusively. They have a complete offering of every conceivable type of seal in a bristle that is really ever going to be imagined, all the way from the common unit like this, and even the 04 version, which is a shorter brush, all the way up to stuff that's incredibly specific to them, circular, angle, material that no one else can get in terms of length of bristle, style of holder. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up a link to their product catalog, their product catalog, and review everything that they have there. Any questions on the Sealeze A180CLA10BL clear satin anodized door sweep or any other Sealeze product, please feel free to reach out to us.